Hello everybody, it's me Heather, and today I wanted to do a tutorial on the Too Faced a la Mode Eyes eyeshadow palette. And I'm going to just keep it kind of simple today. I'm just going to do the middle row here, which is what I like about a lot of the Too Faced eyeshadow palettes, is that if you're a makeup newbie and you get a little overwhelmed by all the selection eyeshadow palettes, they really do line these up in a way that you can create an eye color. A lot of the times I gravitate towards the loudest shades in an eyeshadow palette. So honestly, I originally wanted to do my tutorial using the bottom row here. So this, you got this pearl shade and then you got a red and a black. But then I realized it was kind of similar to the NYX Bombshell palette. I did a tutorial using those shadows and they had similar shades. So I'm going to link to that tutorial down below if you want to see a look using those type of colors. But since most of my shades are usually pretty loud, I thought I would gravitate towards something softer and a little more neutral for you neutral lovers out there. So the middle row here is what they call the classic look. And you have Riviera, Jardin, and Côte d'Azur. Sorry, I think it's French. Don't know how to pronounce it. But I already did the rest of my makeup to save time so you guys can get through this video nice and quick and move on with your lives. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm just going to prime my eyelids using Urban Decay's Eyeshadow Primer Potion. This is the anti-aging formula. You might hear a little bit of a scuffle in the background. My boyfriend just came home from work and our dogs are celebrating. So if you're wondering what all that noise is in the background, that's what's going on. I'm just going to take an eyeshadow brush, and I'm going to take the first shade here, Riviera. I'm going to load up my brush. I'm using kind of a fluffy brush, kind of a medium shader, I guess you call that. And this eyeshadow can be a bit powdery, so I'm trying not to have too much fallout here. And I'm just going to sweep that all over my lid, all the way up to my brow. I like to apply eyeshadow in this fashion, taking a light color and placing it literally all over, because even if I'm using an eyeshadow primer, this allows all the other shadows that I place on my lids to blend better, just because they have a drier, smoother, silkier surface. Sometimes if you apply your shadow on top of an eyeshadow primer, it just grabs and sticks to the point that you can't blend it out. So a lot of times you'll see me doing that when I apply eyeshadow. Okay, I'm just going to grab a smaller brush. I'm going to go ahead and let me use, there we go. I'm going to use a flat panel brush on Jardin right here. And I'm just going to apply Jardin on my lid, just all over my lid. All the way up to my natural crease. Really pretty shades, aren't they? Okay, I'm just going to take a little angled, or actually a little pointer brush here, and I'm going to take this shade, Côte d'Azur. Somebody tell me how you pronounce that. I'm going to load up my brush. I'm going to place this on my outer corner and make just kind of a little V into my crease. And I'm not going to go all the way in. And I'm just going to fill in that V a little, just like that. I love it when brushes are shaped like this. They have that little pointer brush, because you can really, these are really great for detail work and just really getting in the corners and having, like, if you want a defined point like that. But of course, I'm still going to blend that out. I'm just going to add a little bit more, just to really darken it up. That way when I blend this, it doesn't blend out completely. Don't you hate that when you blend eyeshadow and you just, like, your look's gone? Like, all the eyeshadow that you put on just gets blended out, it disappears. So I'm just going to really kind of pile that on to make sure that doesn't happen. Alright. Okay, now I'm just going to take another brush, and I'm just going to blend out these edges. really blend this into the rest of the look. Okay, to switch things up a bit, instead of using your traditional black eyeliner, I'm going to go for some brown shades because I'm a bit burnt out on using black all of the time, and I have a lot of great colorful different eyeliners in my collection. So I actually have a Stila Sale Day waterproof liquid eyeliner in dark brown, which I think will be a nice way to define my eyes, but it'll still be dark enough to give my eyes some definition. You don't have to go as crazy as I do with eyeliner, but I've always liked dramatic eyeliner. You could just line closely to your eyes. You don't have to wing it out. Okay, now I'm going to add a little bit of definition to my lower lash line. I'm using an Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil. This is in the shade Roach. This is kind of a shimmery brown. Just using it on the outer corners of my eyes, just to connect my outer corners to my liquid eyeliner a little bit. And just bringing it in, not quite all the way. Just to add some definition. I'm going to smudge it just a little bit where it stops in the middle, so it's not such a hard stop. And I'm going to go ahead and line my waterline with this. If you're too sensitive and it makes your eyes water, just don't do it. Okay, now I'm going to finish up. Again, I'm going to go ahead and use a brown mascara. This is from Butter London. This is the Brown Sugar Wink Eye Mascara. I love these. This is the look that I created using the Too Faced A La Mode Eyes Sexy San Tropez eyeshadow collection. And the colors I used were from the classic shade selection. So if you guys like these kind of little tutorials, feel free to thumbs up the video. Everything else that's on my face, I will list in the description bar down below. If you have any questions or comments, please leave those and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Please follow me on Instagram and Twitter. Check out my blog, heatherinking.com. And thank you guys so much for watching. Losing my voice. And I'll see you guys in the next video.